today and watched the soccer competition. The competition was fierce. Everyone played hard. They played in the spirit of the sport. I'm very happy to represent Sports and Arts and Schools Foundation, coming from Jim O'Neill. And we want you to know that we're very proud of you and your coaches. Most of all, thank your coaches for giving you quality instruction, giving you the opportunity to compete. Thank each other for competing and competing hard and making each other better. We want to award you with medals and trophies today as a sign of our appreciation, as a sign of your hard work. We want you to keep your heads up. We want you to keep your academics up as much as possible. We want to try and get you summer jobs. We want to try to help you in terms of going to college. These are things that we are making a commitment to do for you if you continue to work hard in soccer and work hard in the classroom.
The day I met Sheldon was a very important day for me because I met someone that was saving me from not graduating from high school, and he was a big encouragement to me because at that time I found out that the SASF program existed in Flushing High School. So I joined, and I was a good player, an outstanding player in the SASF soccer program. So in that case, my name got to Sheldon, and Sheldon looked me up. And the first day I met him, he was a great guy. It started off in the beginning, indoor. I gathered up freshmen, my brother, sophomores, juniors. We were the youngest team in the league. Me and another player, Fernando. We were seniors. We were finally graduating. And I didn't win this by myself. My team helped me too. So they deserve everything too. And it's an honor to have an MVP for the second year in a row. Two championships out of 3. That's when I noticed that he was a person that tried to help me. He checked my grades, and I wasn't really of a good student in high school, and this was my sophomore year. So he didn't let me down. He never gave up on me, so I could graduate in time.
Jeorge Florez.
What was more important to him was my academics, because I was very low in academics. So I just got the few motivation Sheldon gave me to become what I am now. New York City, champions.
When we started this program 4 years ago, the manager of Sports and Arts called me and he said, we're going to start this program in one of the Spanish neighborhood, and you know that how they love soccer. I said, of course. Then I came here and I started talking to him about the program, and he said, the Sports and Arts are creating this program because many of those players, their grade is not that good, and let's see what we can do. Then Coach John and I start talking and saying that when you affiliate the sport with the education, it works very well. Then we start to analyze those guys' situations, the class, subject, teachers. Then we sit and talk with them about, are you really guys want to have soccer, a serious program of soccer? All of them say, yeah. I said, well, We are willing to do this with only one condition, is to raise your grade because your grade is not that great. And some of them were really failing on very important subjects like math and English. And one of those guys was Jeorge. When we started the soccer program, how Jeorge used to act. He used to curse. I used to have a fight with the others. Not attending the class, teacher were complaining about him. So I had a hard and long conversations with him.
Yo lo vi nacer a mi hijo cuando yo lo tenía en mis brazos.
When I had him in my arms.
Okay, ahora tú vas a tener un mejor futuro que el de nosotros.
I knew he was going to have a better future than we did. He's going to be able to have education.
Yo me di cuenta que él empezó a cambiar su forma de ser, a dedicarse a la escuela y eso porque
I started to notice that
el coach de
he was
soccer,
doing
de
better
Florez
in his
High School,
education.
hablaba con él
He was
mucho,
having a better character
que estudiara,
because his
que si no,
coach
él no iba a
started
poder
speaking to
jugar.
him, saying that
Entonces
if you don't get good
él iba a estar
grades,
checando
if
si
he
él
starts
estaba
going
entrando a
to
las
class,
clases, si
if you don't do none of that, then he won't play. But if he got better grades and better attendance,
yo vi un
he
cambio
was
en él
in
porque él empezó a
change
ir
a
a la
lot.
escuela bien, empezaba a mejorar sus grados.
So he started getting better grades and going to all his classes
Mejor
because he wanted to be a better soccer player.
Querer como jugar en el equipo para el colegio y tener buen
He wanted to have better results in his college, but they could choose him.
Para el colegio.
I joined sports and arts because my brother Jeorge Florez influenced me, saying that it was a very good program that can help you out on your grades, and then by then on you could have fun. So I decided to try it out for a while, and after like a day or two I really liked it. So I started to stay, and now I improved a lot in soccer thanks to them and thanks to my brother. Hi, my name is Florez. I'm 14 years old. I go to Flushing High School. I'm a freshman, and I go to a program, SASF. Well, I knew my brother wasn't a good student. He told me things he did in school which weren't good. So he talked to me saying that things he didn't do right. So he told me how he wasn't much of a good kid in high school. So he wanted to enter a program named SASF. So when he decided to enter, Sheldon stopped him because he used to cut class. He cut class once, and Sheldon stopped him, saying that that's not good and all that. So he stopped, and Sheldon told him to enter the program SASF, and that it will help him develop his skills on his potential he had, but he just didn't want to show it. So he did it, and now as I see my brother growing, I've seen him starting getting high grades. It went from 70s to 90s, 65s to like hundreds. He improved a lot with his grades. His soccer developed a lot. Yeah.
When my mom met the coach, they got along very well, and they spoke about the problem I was having in high school when I didn't go to class, or skipped class, or I never even went to school. So they worked out different things for me to get into school and actually graduate on my senior year. So they worked things out, and they motivated me to graduate. also from my part, I spoke to myself that I had to graduate and everything because I wanted to do something better. Also make my mom's coming to the United States worth. Yeah, that's it.
When I was just about to enter freshman academy, they sent me an application, the program SASF, telling me if you go to the following program, you'll get 2 extra credits towards your grade and everything. So I decided to go in case if I messed up in a few classes. So I decided to go, and it went really good on. But then we started to go to trips, and that's how I met Sheldon. I'll describe him as the best person I could ever have. He influenced me to do very good things instead of doing bad things. I told him how I used to cut class too. Because my bad friends influenced me to do that. He's like, oh, I know what I'm telling you. You should not do this because then it'll get you to bad things. You won't pass your classes, you'll fail, you go to summer school. So after that talk he gave me, I noticed that I wasn't doing good. So now thanks to him, my grades have started improving. I started doing all my things. I stopped cutting class. Yeah, and he told me to go on the soccer team because he saw me as a very good girl soccer player. So I decided to go, and by then on, that's where my brother started helping me in developing my skills.
The good news is, back there we were struggling to keep him at the school, and we were struggling to keep him to pass the exam with even the minimum grade. But the good news is, Jeorge is going to college this summer to Queens Community College.
I remember one day Sheldon spoke to me saying that this was my senior year. Spoke to me saying that if I got high grades, that he will hire me, and that was the best day because that's what I wanted. I wanted to work as a coach, teaching these kids disciplines and the discipline of soccer. And for me, because I want kids to play soccer and improve.